Good morning. Welcome to the video. Today I'm feeding goats by myself.
This is the responsibility we're talking about. Teaching kids how to do things themselves. Waiting for her to fall for you guys, but she is becoming a big girl. How was it, Mama?
Good.
Did you do good? Did you empty the bottles? Let me see. Check their water. You feeling like a big girl now? So today's the video we've been telling you that we're gonna make. It's going to be a lot about Delilah, one of our female goats. But we're gonna have a good day. May has some horseback riding. Yeah, she got some horseback riding lessons today. So we'll get a bunch of clips of that. But ultimately, we're gonna talk a little bit about what has been going on with our sweet Delilah. Where are we at, Gracie?
At Whataburger. Whataburger.
Whataburger, one of our favorite places to get the day started.
Yeah.
So, not the funnest thing to talk about, but what has been going on with Delilah? Well, about to see, we've got a painkiller we got to give her, we've got an antibiotic we have to give her, and a probiotic to give her, because when we got her, she was a little bit sick. Savannah knows more of the ins and outs about that, so I'll let her talk about what was wrong with her. But it was something that pretty much just shut down her ligaments and she couldn't walk. But it's that time of day where we're gonna give her her shot, her pills, and make sure she is feeling better. We're on day 5 of 12, I believe, so almost there. It's not fun to do, but gotta get it done, take care of the little ones.
Okay.
So, what was wrong with little Delilah?
She had joint ill.
Which does what?
Pretty much swells their legs up so they become paralyzed, I guess, from, I guess we caught it early enough to where we were able to treat it. Basically, it's an infection in the joints that make it swell, and then it just leaves for like paralysis. I think that's what it's called, right?
I don't know. We're not doctors or
Basically,
vets.
paralyzed of the limbs, and typically, get down. And typically, they euthanize them, but we were able to catch it early enough. She is on antibiotics for 12 days.
I showed him. Here's what we got here.
And a pain medicine to help the inflammation and the pain and all that good stuff.
And we like it. We like your shirt.
Get down. Oh, thanks. Get down.
And now it's shot time. Delilah, you ready for your shot? She's thrilled. She's not too much of a fan of the pill. Indy's a fan of everything that he can chew on. But first the pill, then the probiotics, which always become a mess. But the shot's the one that's not fun.
He's hungry.
Where's the other ones? The other two over there chasing Bricky. So this is not the fun part. First few were really rough because I didn't exactly know what I was doing, but we're feeling way better with it now. Either way though, Delilah still does not like it. Good job,
Oh,
sweet
that
girl.
was good.
Good job.
Good job. Yeah. Say, I'm mad at you. You're okay. I know. It just burns for a minute.
That was the best one she's taken so far. Normally, she's rubbing around the whole time. Vet said it would not feel good. But these goats,
Dad, parkour.
I'm gonna pause for real quick.
Parkour.
They said they're escape artists and ninja warriors, and that's exactly what they are. But Delilah's shot, we're 5 days in, and she's doing so much better. So it is working. She's gonna make it through. And we are glad to have her.
So we will tag some videos. So viewer
Viewer discretion advised, whatever
Yeah,
it said.
something like that. Viewer discretion advised if you are a little weak to the stomach of seeing an animal screaming and being upset. Don't watch these next few clips. But if your goat is experiencing anything like this where they were fine the one day and then they can't walk, chances are it's not looking good. So get them to a vet as soon as possible.
It comes in babies, right? Because it goes through their umbilical cord.
So it's an infection in their umbilical cord that goes into, apparently, like I said, their joints, leaving them paralyzed. and in a lot of pain. Their eyes will start bulging. You'll see in some of the videos her eyes are kind of bulging, and then she's just crying out for help. But other than that,
and again, we're not doctors. We're learning along the way, but that's what our vet kind of told us, hopefully. But
city to country.
yep, we're learning. We're learning and having fun doing it.
You okay?
Right now, what you see is we let our goats in our fenced part of our backyard right now for a little bit to run around. Right now, you see 4 of them. One day, I picture this, you're just looking out here, and everything's just covered in goats and cows and sheep and alpacas and zebras and camels and all that. Yes, Highland cows will be coming soon. Bulls? I do want a bull.
And a horse.
A bunch of horses, hopefully.
Ooh, 1,000.
And Hulk?
And Hello Kitty.
No, absolutely not. So obviously with our 3rd and 4th goat having what I would call a scare like that is never fun. It's similar to what we had with the chicks. Like, is this normal? Did we do something wrong? Like, what in the world's going on? So similar thing happened with the goat is she definitely wasn't acting normal. We're like, man, maybe we aren't good at this at all, but it's always good. We take them to the vet. We talk to who we got them from, and it's not something that should happen, but it was due to other issues before we had her. That's always comforting to know, but you don't want the animals to hurt. You don't want them to go through anything. But we are glad we caught it. We just noticed one day I walked out there and they were all running up except her. She was sitting down and tried to pick her up and she started like screaming, but was not a fun few days. Took her to the vet. Vet explained everything that was going on, how we can help her, and like you've seen, she's doing way better, which we are very thankful for. Hopefully we can show you even clips of this and then move forward in a few months, show you how well she's doing, and hopefully having babies in the future and doing whatever goats do. So it's been a very big learning experience for the chickens, the ducks, the goats, especially the kids. We're learning as well every single day, but I can't say it enough. This has been a lot of fun. These animals are great. And a quick shout out to Rodeo in the Sky. This hat is awesome. Saddle up for following the Lord. But we got May's horseback riding coming up soon, so we might see you before then, but if not, we'll see you there. The new edition is hung. See you guys in about an hour for lunch. Let's try this again this week. Where are we headed?
Horseback riding.
You think you're actually gonna get a ride this time? Yeah, I think so too. You excited? I'm excited to watch you, except I'm gonna have to come back for a minute because somebody's quoting something on our yard. But you think you're gonna ride Maggie again today?
I hope so, because that's the littlest one I have. Now it's
That's the biggest one I have.
No, she said that's the littlest one. Maggie's huge.
What else do you think you're gonna do today?
I think I'm gonna go on a trail ride.
I guess we'll see soon. Oh, you gotta love cute little neighbor dogs.
Why are you sitting there about? Why am I not going, Mom? Why am I not going? Why is I'm not going, Mom?
They're not supposed to go.
No. No, why am I?
Gracie, quiet for a second.
Why?
They're just chilling.
No way.
Make sure there's some for May.
Mom, can I get a picture?
Nope, you're good.
You're good.
Why are they standing down, Mom?
Good job. How's that feel? Nice. Okay, slowly pull back. Excellent. That looks really good, except next time just keep closer to the poles, okay? But excellent job, Maximus. That looks really good.
sounding for?
How was it today, May?
Good.
What'd you learn?
I learned how to, you know, those little poles that go round and around, that I go like that, and when I jumped, I couldn't jump because she was just being stubborn.
Yeah.
My coach was trying to get her to jump, but she just walked. So no jumping, but I went around those barrels.
Gracie, hold on, please.
Why is it so much here? Well,
Really beat this. So from when we just turned this on to right now, we're pulling into our driveway. Can't say it doesn't get much better than this, huh, Sissy? So I think it took us literally less than 1 minute to get home. What you think, Gracie? You ready to go get in the shower?
I don't need to.
Yes, you do. You stink. What'd you say, Riggy?
We're gonna end the video here. Like and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.